Hello, this is Jane Talbot and this is day 2 of my writing immersion adventure. And already something unusual has happened, and that is I have been attacked by an unexpected bout of logic. Normally when I read a non-fiction book I dip in and out and often start in the last chapter and then maybe jump around a bit and then put the book down, having got what I need from the book. Thankfully, with John Rootman's book on self-publishing using CreateSpace, I actually started at the beginning, and I'm glad I did, because one of the biggest recommendations he makes that will save me a lot of time further down the line is to format my book in a way that makes it easy for me to publish it. So I have learned today how to create a Word document and reformat it to a 6 by 9 inch format. I've learnt about top and bottom margins, and I have made those generous enough to accommodate headers and page numbers at the bottom. I've even learnt how to make a different header on an odd page to that of an even page. More importantly, I've learnt about outer margins and gutter margins. And the gutter margins, when you open the book, in the centre of the book, that's a central margin, and the gutter margins are those edges that meet the central spine. And a lot of self-publishers will cut that margin too tightly, reduce that gutter margin, and then the words get swallowed up by the gutter. So the recommendation is that your gutter margin is actually slightly bigger than your outer margin. And whilst a lot of self-publishers will cut corners by making those margins as small as possible, that doesn't make the reading experience optimal, so I've gone for as generous a margin as possible. So now I've got my format ready, and now all I need to do is import my poetry, which is on wordsfromtheedge.com. I need to import my reflections, which are on janetalbot.com, and then when I come to write my initial chapters, I can write them straight into the appropriate format. And I know what my book's going to be looking like as I go along, and there are not going to be any shocks. I can address all formatting issues as I go. Brilliant.